Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Bengt. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're talking about the top 3 things that have completely changed my dating life and have allowed me to understand women better and be more successful with them, and also be way more successful and have healthier, higher functioning relationships as well. So if you're starting from scratch, literally, like, I wish I could go back in time and tell the teenage version of me, like, these 3 things, right? And if you can wrap your head around these, it'll crack your mind open to the understanding of like higher level game and philosophies and like red pill self-improvement type shit that'll just make your life so much easier when it comes to understanding and dealing with women. So the first one, and I'll just kind of do the basic recap, give you the full list, and then we'll go into each one individually. So number 1 is, as a man, it is your purpose to chase excellence and not women. Super important. That is what's going to set the fucking tone for you in your life, and also how you allow women into it. The second one is, if you want to change a woman's mind, you need to change her mood. And that is, bro, once you wrap your head around that shit, it is literally like you can actually start to understand and read your woman so much better, because women are emotional based creatures, and that's how they think. Their mindset and their, like, you know, systems are kind of all based off of their emotions, whereas men we think logically. So a lot of times it feels like there's this communication barrier, this language barrier. It's like speaking English to someone that speaks Spanish, and there's just this lapse. But once you can wrap your head around the fact of this is how their emotions impact their thoughts and their feelings, and how everything is just based off of their mood, it allows you to tap into that and much easier and actually feel what they're feeling, so you can translate what you're saying and actually communicate what you're thinking and feeling to them in a way that they understand. And once that happens, bro, it is just so much easier to deal with them, to communicate with them, and also to change them and help them, like, kind of steer them in the direction that you want within your relationship and stuff like that. So that one is super huge. And then the third piece, which is arguably like just as important as the other 2, is understanding your power as a man within a relationship and her power, right? So in that situation, and in society and in the sexual marketplace in general, women are sex objects and men are success objects. But also when it comes to relationships, women are sexual selectors. Like, women hold the keys to sex. They choose if they're gonna let you sleep with them or not. But men hold the keys to commitment into relationships, right? So the guy is the one that usually proposes or asks them to marry them, or the guy is the one that chooses to let her stay in his life as a long-term girlfriend, committed relationship, whatever. Like, it's on the guy's end to, you know, kind of control the level of commitment within the relationship. So understand that that's kind of where your power lies as a man, and she's gonna choose around sex, and you're gonna choose around commitment in the actual relationship and where it goes in the future and the direction of it. So let's rewind it all back. Let's break this down. We'll talk about number 1 first, which is chasing excellence and not chasing women. So there are so many things that I could just like detour, tangent, and talk about related to this. But the biggest piece, the biggest component, is that if you want to attract the best women that you possibly can, the ones that are right for you, the girls that you actually want, you're going to need to be the best version of yourself. Now, a lot of guys that aren't successful with women, lack of confidence, and the easiest way to boost the lack of confidence is get physically fit, have a job, have money, basically, and also have like a little bit of status or friends or a social circle. Those 3 things is like the base of your attraction to women, and how they look at you is they're measuring you against those 3 things. Is he good looking? Is he physically fit? Does he have status? Does he have a job? Does he have money? And does he have like social circle and friends and like influence and like all this other shit? So working on those 3 things is really important, and that is why you should chase excellence and not women. And I got that quote from Richard Cooper. He was one of the first people that I got put onto when I was like, I don't know, a lot younger, like 2018, 2019. Like, that's kind of when I got first exposed to like the red pill and like men's self-improvement, dating and shit like that. But he was one of the OGs, bro. He's the GOAT. And you know, finding his content was what originally kind of put me onto this whole thing and opened my mind up to everything that I was like struggling to understand about women and sex and all this other shit. So definitely check out Richard Cooper as well. Worthwhile. He's got a lot of great content, and I've learned a lot from him. But yeah, the chase excellence, not women, is a quote of his, and absolutely 110% co-sign that, and have noticed that when I choose to pursue excellence for myself, like the most successful I've been with women has been in the past year, right? And it's also when I've been the most in shape, had the most success with my businesses, had the most success with my friends and social life. And it's like all those things go together, and it's like literally you should be chasing that, and the women will come, bro. The women are automatically going to hang out at the finish line and pick the winners, right? So you want to be a fucking winner, bro. And those three things, status, money, and like social circle, and your physical fitness, those are the things that they're measuring your success against, right? Those are the things that they're using to judge if you're a high value man or not. So focusing on those three things is going to actually net you more attention from women instead of chasing women. If you spend your time chasing after girls, bro, it's just a fucking waste, because you might get some, you might lose some, it's whatever. But at the end of the day, if you want to attract higher quality ones and actually be able to keep them, you have to focus on yourself first. And even while you're in a relationship, maintaining your focus on your purpose and on your like destiny, bro, like becoming a better fucking man, you need to hold on to that. And I've been in a relationship for a little while now, and honestly, I have felt there be certain moments where I almost like slipped up on that, right? Where I could feel myself putting like slightly more priority on my relationship than on my goals and like on myself. And in those moments, I can feel the dynamic of the relationship change a little bit. So I'm like, all right, no, snap back, you know, get back to my old shit and just focus on me. And you'd be surprised how women will like fall into that frame. So we could honestly do a whole video just talking about that. But chase excellence and not women, bro. That is a key. That is number one. So the second thing is to understand that if you want to change a woman's mind, you need to change her mood. Now, once I understood this and started to apply it, oh my God, bro, life got so much fucking easier. Because forever, dude, like I'm a very logical, rational person, but you gotta understand that women are not, bro. It is literally like speaking fucking Spanish to an English chick. It does not work. They will not understand you. You will not feel understood, and so therefore you will just be frustrated, pissed off, confused, and you will like hate this bitch because you do not understand why she can't get it through her dumbass brain what you're trying to say, and how it literally on a logical, rational level makes so much sense. It's like I don't even know what else to say to you because I've literally broken this down to like elementary logic, and I don't get how any rational fucking human being could not understand this. Bro, if you want to avoid that entire headache and like head pounding into the wall of being frustrated and misunderstood, realize the fact that women are emotional creatures, and you cannot speak to their brains. You need to speak to their hearts, bro. You need to tap into their emotions, and if you can control her emotions, then you will automatically have control over her mind. And bro, they are not like the whole idea of like, oh, women are so hard to figure out and this and that. Bro, once you kind of get the emotional piece figured out and understand that that is the whole framework of their psyche, dude, it just becomes a lot easier to fucking navigate that shit and understand where they're coming from, so that you can actually say things and do things that make sense to them because you're now speaking their language. So understand that women have more anxiety, and they also feel emotions on like the full spectrum, right? So I'll give you a couple little tips within this, and then we'll move on to the next one, because again, each of these three things could be their own fucking video, and maybe I should do that in the future. But anyways, when you're speaking to a woman, you have to understand and identify the type of mood that she's in. If she's angry, if she's like pissed off, if she's frustrated, if she's anxious, bro, whatever you say is not going to go through, and you're not going to be received the right way. You need to change her mood. If you want to like take her out, if you want to do something, you want to fuck, you want to, you know, propose this new idea, something that you want her to be on board with, bro, make her laugh first. Make her smile first. Get her to be all giggly, bubbly, and bro, those are the moments when you propose the ideas that you want, and then boom, she's in a good mood now. And literally, bro, it's so crazy how easy this is, right? Your bitch is all pissed off, she's frustrated, she's crying, she's angry, she's upset, she's anxious, she's tight, she had a bad day at work, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Bro, the first thing that you can do is just like play with her, get her all fucking, be silly, bro, make her laugh, do something dumb, like dude, it is so easy to get them to just 100%, like, their bad mood is like they're stuck and they're trapped in that. But bro, if you can be the guy that pulls them out of that shit, first of all, you'll be way more attractive and they're gonna love you for it. But also, that's the times where you can actually talk to them and they're gonna be receptive because they're in a good mood now. And you're the one that's responsible for that good mood. So they feel like, all right, you know, there's the connection there. Boom. So there's that, right? If you want to change your mind, change your mood first. Totally a fucking game changer, bro. Once I wrapped my mind around that, shit within like relationships just got so much easier. So like I said, I'll make a whole nother video on that too, but just understand that like basic kind of concept for now. And the third one is that women are sexual selectors and men are the commitment / like relationship long-term seriousness selectors, right? So a girl's the one that's in control of if she's gonna sleep with you or not, but you're the one that's in control over if she's gonna get a relationship out of you or not. Are you gonna be committed to her or not? Now, deep down, you know, do I think every girl wants a committed relationship with the right guy? Probably, right? Depending on their age, their maturity, their experience, and like kind of just how they are. If they're a fucking hoe, they're gonna be a hoe, dude. But if they have any lick of like traditionalism in them, and if they are listening to their biology and are in tune with that, then they know, especially if they're a little older and more mature, like later 20s, like, bro, they're thinking, yeah, I need to like find a guy and settle down. So deep down, I think every girl wants to get treated right. Every girl wants to have a relationship, and you got to understand that you're the one that's in control of that, right? So women will use sex as leverage, and guys, you have the power over the whole relationship as your leverage, right? So both of them are probably like equally powerful, right? Because you have the thing that she has the thing that you want, and you have the thing that she wants. So understanding that those are the types of things that in arguments or, you know, within your relationship, the power and the dynamic between the two of you, it's pretty balanced and it's pretty equal. But know what areas of the relationship you're in control of, and know what areas of the relationship she's in control of, and adjust your frame accordingly when it comes to issues related to those things. So yeah, again, those three things, guys, literally, if you can understand those, it'll make your dating life, it'll make your success with women so much easier and better for you. And a lot of it is just understanding how they work and being compatible with that and speaking the same language, and also knowing where you hold power and frame within a relationship. So those three things have been easily the most impactful for me. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you made it to the end of the video, you're a real one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated with you, if you found this helpful. And I probably will end up making videos on like each three of these topics just because there's so much more I want to say about the individual ones, and then I can give like examples and stuff. But yeah, anyways, guys, I appreciate you. I love you guys. If you made it to the end of the video, bless up, bro. This was a little bit of a rant, but yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you like this video, I'll put one up right here that you'd also probably fuck with. And yeah, keep it real, guys. Stay blessed, stay strong, stay dangerous. And I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Peace.